Welcome, all you tiger hunters, to Baxter's Blades. You are entering the tiger pit. Today we have a queen. Killer Queen. Pocket knives, Queen Cutlery. Queen owned by Smoky Mountain Knife Works now, which is very cool. This is when they made them in China. This is the QN47WB. 47 being the half Whittler. WB is Winterbottom bone, made in China. Magnetic box, very cool. I haven't gotten a budget knife in a while. This is a budget knife. The half Whittler. I absolutely think this is killer. It's getting on that Winterbottom bone on the show side. Very gray, a lot of gray coming out of the grooves there. I really like the Winterbottom bone. It kind of reminds me of like the original bone stag, the bone made to look like stag. It is very reminiscent of worm groove. You can see there. This side is, pile side is very light. I love that about this. It's so much character. I have 4 others and I ordered 2 more, this one and another one. Just because these made in China queens, they no longer make them. And it is 2 blades, like it's like a penknife or a humpback whittler, but it's a half whittler. And Case makes one, and I recently went to look for one, and I didn't see any more at Shepherd Hills. I've thought about getting one, very similar but different. This is 3.5 inches closed. You have the queen shield, and it does look straight. Very nice. 440C stainless steel half stops. Little snap action for you. You got queen steel on the blade and queen. I could have swore it was stamped, but it looks laser engraved. And then down here you have 440C made in China. Yes, made in China. I thought that these happened to be better than Rough Rider quality. It's been rumored that they were made at the same plant. And they don't make them anymore because Queen is now in the USA, still owned by Smoky Mountain Knife Works, made by Bear & Son, which makes absolutely incredible knives. But for these Chinese queens, the series has really been impressive, and I'm going to bust out my other ones on my next video. I'll bust them all out in my next video. I have 1 more to show, and then I'll bust them all out and lay them out on the table. It's only 6. But they came out after this with the brown saw cut bone, which was absolutely beautiful and a fantastic cover material. And they sold out fast, but those were 440A, but great fit and finish. I thought better than a Rough Rider. Pen blade, I forgot to pull it out. Queen, and nothing on the pile side. Very nice pen blade. You can do a lot of detail work. You can use it as a pen. That's what it feels like in hand. It's really cool. I like that humpback to it. It almost seems like it's kind of like a Coke bottle. It does have a swell right here, but it's different. It feels really good in the hand. It's a pen knife. To me, it's a pen knife, but they call it a half whittler. I wanted to compare it to something else here real quick. Okay, I'm back. So Case has, like I said, they have their own half whittler. I cannot remember the size. I was trying to look it up to find out the size. And it's very similar to this. It does have like that humpback to the back spring. But they do have the normal pen knife. And this is the Purple Barn Board. No half stops, but I just want to do a comparison. Same thing. It is a pen blade and a clip point on a single back spring. You can see that. So very, very similar. And I just busted it out. This is one of my one-off patterns. And I didn't have a half Whittler, and I was really happy to get this. So these queens, they're still at Chicago Knife Works. There's some left still, and Smoky Mountain took them off their website when they introduced the Queen USA, which was, it's an interesting move. But at least Chicago Knife Works still have these. Now you do get blade rub. I just saw it. Do get a little blade rub because they're crammed in there. But just like any case, my penknife, same thing. My buddy Brad is a huge Whittler fan, and he likes the split backs. And I had mentioned the half Whittler is a single back spring. And at first he was like, "Oh, well, it's not a split back," but he saw this and he was really impressed. He was really liking the single back spring for 2 blades, which I thought was interesting coming from a Whittler fanatic. Look at that. Doesn't that look good? It's like a jackknife, except the pen blade just comes out the other end. So I guess it's not a jackknife. Definition is they come both out of the same end, like a Trapper, a Barlow, a Copperhead. But very nice addition to add to my collection. I am very happy with it. All those people like half stops. 440C is a really good blade steel. I'd mentioned it before. Buck used to use it on their 110s and their older knives. It's a really hard stainless steel. So I just love this family. And these bolsters are really cool. I like how this back one is really elongated. It's almost squared, but they're kind of rounded. They're oval. Not pinched, no threading, nothing, just very clean look. You can kind of feel the pins. That doesn't bother me in kind of this rustic style bone. These are very smooth for sure. You can kind of feel that. I never hook my pins on anything, so it really doesn't bother me. If I wanted to, I could take a file to it or something, but I don't want to screw up the bone. I did have a Queen Shield fall out one time, so hopefully this one doesn't fall out. And you just glue it back in. Thank you all for joining me in the Tiger Pit. I appreciate you watching. How about you go like and subscribe to my channel? It would be much appreciated. Selling myself, I never do that. You watch it if you like it. If you don't, well, that's fine also. You all have a fantastic day. Stay sharp, be kind, and take chances. This was under $11. Very nice. Yes, it's made in China, which isn't everybody's jam. And I've been collecting so many case knives and buck knives. I think I'm allowed to get a Chinese knife. The tariffs are going to kick in, and then will you be able to get this for $11 anymore? Well, no, they're going to be all gone and sold out. Very glad I got the series. You all have a good night. Take care.